Did you know that you could live on the water in Las Vegas and even have a boat dock in your backyard? Well, there's not only one, but two communities where that's possible: Desert Shores and the Lakes. I'm going to show you home prices and types in both areas, proximity to anything that you would need, location, amenities, and see which one is right for you. So let's start with Desert Shores. Desert Shores is a suburban waterfront community with beach resort style feel, slightly northeast of Summerlin and developed in the late 1980s as a resort style lake community. There are 4 man-made lakes, and it's known for its lagoon-style beach pool with sand and palm trees. So if you're a resident of Desert Shores, your HOA includes the clubhouse, the beach lagoon-style pool, the volleyball, basketball courts, everything right here. So in Desert Shores, you do have access to these lakes even if you don't live on them. I was actually showing condos over here the other day, and on my way home, I just pulled over and sat by the water for a little bit. It was absolutely gorgeous and so relaxing. Now there is also paddle boats and kayaking for your amenities, walking trails around the lakes, as I mentioned, volleyball and basketball courts, picnic areas, and playgrounds. This is all included in your HOA master plan. On top of your recreational amenities, you also have Lakeside Center here. There are restaurants like Marche Bacchus with waterfront dining, Americana, Village Pub. There's even a spa in here, just steps from some of the communities here. A handful of homes, you don't even have to drive. You can just take a quick walk over here for a nice relaxing dinner on the water. So let's talk about where you are in location to everything. Your proximity to everything you'll need is actually quite close. You're only about 15 minutes from downtown Summerlin with all of the amazing shopping and dining options there. Tivoli Village is only about 10 minutes away. Now for grocery stores, you have Smith's, Albertsons, Trader Joe's over in Summerlin, also Costco over in Summerlin, and they're all about 5 to 15 minutes away, as well as Target. Can't forget Target. Now you're about 30 minutes from the airport and only about 20 minutes from the Strip. So if you wanted to pop over to the Strip for a World Cross show or some dining, you still have that option as well. So let's talk about the home types and pricing in Desert Shores. For your condos, they have 1 to 3 bedroom condo communities ranging from around $160,000 to $240,000. Your HOA is going to range between $300 and $400, but you do get access not only to your community pool, gym, but also the Desert Shores clubhouse and beach sand lagoon style pool. Now for your townhomes, there's just one community, Desert Shores Racket Club, and these are ranging from the high 300s to the low 400s. Again, your HOA does include access to the clubhouse and beach-style lagoon. For your single-family homes, there's gated and non-gated. In the low 400s is where they're starting, going all the way up. And with just the master plan on some of them, your HOA is only $125 a month. Now, it will go up from there if you're in a gated community or something like that. Now, let's talk about these waterfront estates. Right now, they're starting around $1.2 million, and they're all gated communities. So there's the 4 different lakes that your home can back up to. And imagine having a dock at the back of your house, being able to just hop on your boat, take a sunset cruise around with friends, or boat over to your neighbor's house for some cocktails or a fun game night. And look at the mountain views behind me. You are surrounded by the beautiful turquoise water, these gorgeous palm trees, and have mountain views. I definitely could see myself living in this gorgeous community. Now let's go take a look at the lakes. Now let's talk about the lakes. The Lakes is a classic Vegas waterfront neighborhood with boating and super luxury homes. Located just below Summerlin, this was primarily built in the 1980s to 1990s. centered around Lake Sahara, a large turquoise man-made lake. And there's only the one lake here, and there's a gated community with homes that are the only ones that do have access to it. So since the lake can only be accessed from the gated community here, there are a few less amenities than in Desert Shores. There's not one central clubhouse for the whole community. Now, in that gated community, you do have tennis courts and pools that the residents of that community can access. However, you do have a great little shopping area here, just like over in Desert Shores. There's a Thai restaurant, a mini mart, and this is all walking distance from homes that are in the area. Now, some it'll be a short drive, but it is super convenient for last-minute restaurant ideas or if you need something from the mini mart. So let's talk a little bit more about location. The Lakes is only about 10 minutes from downtown Summerlin. Your grocery stores are going to be Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Sprouts, Smith's, and Albertsons, all only about 10 minutes away. The airport is about 20 minutes, and the Strip is also about 20 minutes away. If you want additional dining and things to do options, there's also Boca Park and Tivoli Village about 10 minutes away. So this is a little more central to proximity of things like the airport and the Strip if you wanted to see a show or do some world-class dining there. Built in the 80s and 90s, you do have a lot of lush greenery around and sidewalks, so if you don't live right on the lake, you still have some gorgeous walking paths that snake through the communities that you get to enjoy. So let's talk about your type of homes and pricing here in the Lakes. Your condos are going to be 2 to 3 bedrooms in the high 100,000s to mid 200,000s. HOAs are going to be mid 200 to low 300, and that'll depend on the community and your amenities within your own community there. Townhomes are going to be high 200,000s to mid 300,000s. HOAs are going to be around 300 a month with pool. One even has tennis courts. Now your single family homes, they're going to start in the high 300s. A lot of these are going to need a lot of remodeling though. Ones that have been a little bit more remodeled or you're starting to see remodels in them will start in the high 400s. And these communities, the HOAs are as low as $37 a month and go up from there. Now, as you can see behind me, there are some gorgeous, absolutely luxury waterfront estates. There is one that is currently listed for $28 million. It looks like a castle, 3 stories with a basement. It actually comes with 2 properties, one being an entirely separate guest house, and all of this is in the gated community on the waterfront. So let's go take a look at that gated community and some of the gorgeous views and boat docks over there. Waterfront estates in the Lakes are in one gated community surrounding Lake Sahara. Now, this is the only area that has lake access. You will not be able to enjoy the lake if you don't live on it here or in this community. Now, there are some lake homes that are not on the lake, and they look like really cute beach cottages, some that even have great Strip views. So as you can see behind me, these waterfront homes here do have docks as well. So another community where you can just hop on your boat, go over to your friend's house, or take a cruise around the lake here. It is absolutely stunning, so quiet, such a peaceful neighborhood. Another area I could absolutely see myself living on the water in Vegas. So let me know in the comments if you think the Lakes or Desert Shores would be right for you. If you want to do a deep dive, check out the videos linked below where I go further into Desert Shores and the Lakes. Or if you have any questions, reach out Kathryn at extension 6. I can give you a free consultation or answer any of your questions about Desert Shores, the Lakes, or just living in Las Vegas in general. I look forward to seeing you in our next video.